LD's Bear would die really fast in if caught though, I'm not sure. Yeah.
They'll go for TB. Wow.
Nice against Venge.
Yeah,
It
that's a
is,
great pick.
but
Liquid has been dominating on it, and Ace is also one of my favorite Terrorblades. He's so consistent on this Tiro.
I'd say talk about it pretty quickly. We've got a lot of smoke movement coming into smoke movement, so they'll break each side. Pylai dies up the hill. There go the shards, pushing him into the tier 1 tower, but Glimpse, Poppy leveled it up, and the Sunstrike's coming in. That's actually trying to help out from Fnatic. That won't help Pylai die. On the run up the hill, the Gust is there, and that's going to be mid-1 getting the kill with the laser. Even when you do have like a VS core in the offlane. But do you actually feel like after that first blood now that it's not as greedy? Like Abed, you said he's gonna play the catch-up game later on, but he still seems to be pretty neck and neck with the Tinker. Glimpse on bottom, Eternal Envy coming back to the fight. Pilot Eye wants to help out. Puppy is low, but the shards locking in Eternal Envy. He wants to kill on Puppy, maybe killing his former teammate, but it won't happen. Ace, the Danish Terrorblade, is able to bring him down. So 2-0 to Team Secret as far as the kill count. Relative safety already has level 3, so the 1-1-1 is up.
DJ's making these. DJ's making though.
He's just bullying Fada almost, to a point where Fada's going to have to take damage. Support is coming in. Universe is taking up the creep wave, but Yapsaw and Puppy have both done their rotations. The shards are a perfect block from Yapsaw. Nice, close choke point. And no way to run back out again. Team Secret chalk up another one.
You always want to contest between the towers as these supports. But versus Tusk, versus Disruptor, these are those punishers. You have to be very careful of.
Ensnare is out. March the Machines. Try and do its work to at least give some like real repair damage. Tuskar Snowball was the only thing that was going to save him, but Yapsaw just can't get there in time. Pylai Die finding the perfect moment as we hit nighttime, and Tinker just didn't see him coming. But yet again, another successful rotation in here from Team Secret.
4-1, but Fnatic still has the gold lead because of how well their cores are farming. In particular, Universe was mentioning mid-1.
In Snap, it's going to connect, and no armor on him. Forge Spirit's doing their work, the cold snap. 5 mini-stuns on that retreating Tinker. You thought you saved him, but then Yapsaw walks off the lane for half a second, and problems.
Up an Invoker, man.
With that, he actually gets in front of the net worth of the Tinker. Eternal Envy may not like this position. Puppy right on his tail, and so is Ace. Glimpse pulls him back onto the hillside, and Ace has already got the high ground. And more of himself. Envy, no, takes the bounty rune. Efficiency. Waste a little bit more time, grab a bounty, and hey, it's all worth it, right?
Spent his gold as well. Envy's got the 4-1-1 build, so he's looking to get active. They've got enough duration of the stun to get those Sunstrike lockdowns.
They're hunting. They're looking for the Tinker. Mid-1 is actually so low, 400 HP. They walk around the corner, and Mid-1 walks into them. The Sunstrike won't even be able to connect. Envy finds the pickup already.
Because of that, having that level 1 Gush. Sherry's 102 with 38 last hits, but you can see his net worth is quite far behind that of the Beastmaster, getting close to half.
They're smoking a gang top. They want Universe. Level 2 glimpses up from Puppy, so he does have the range to pull back Universe. That's why Universe starts with a Roar, begins his run, the Reflection units chasing him off, and here comes your Snowball forward. The shards catching both of them from Yapsaw, but will it be good or not? Universe is still there in the back line thanks to the glimpse, so they split up. DJ goes one way. Ace able to finish him off, and Universe running circles now. The wall is there from Puppy. The Axis will kill him off, and Universe's high movement speed. He has enough speed to outrun the Tuskar shards. Maybe not enough to get through this. Snowball coming in. Almost enough damage. Fada is so low. And Universe one-charging and bottling through it all. They want to get the top net worth. Here comes the shards again, but it's well off target.
Just having that Venge carry plus Beastmaster having such a good time. They can make the moves around the map easily. Now threaten towers. And Ace top.
Ace, yeah, where's that Sunstrike? It's still coming up. It's off cooldown in 1 second time. So here it comes with the stun, but it connects. Ace will fall down. Fada try to create space. Now the Ravage is blown for not much more. Envy does have swap available. He's just on the edge of the range, and he'll snap him up, pull him back. You can break free with the magic missile, but the negative armor and the damage from Universe's Axis will do the work. Back in towards mid. Pilot die deep under the tier 1 tower. They're looking for a little bit more. And now, well, they've managed to catch out the Invoker. Glimpse back into the Storm, doesn't have the range. Mid-1 with a double kill. And Tinker picks up his BTs thanks to those 2 kills.
Secret needed that pretty badly. Tinker ward bottom. They've got another one to spot out the Tinker in the jungle in the rotations, and that mid one to watch behind the tower. Just quick movements and top now. Fada gets swapped.
Yep, this is problematic. He has, well, okay, he has nothing. The Sunstrike. The second this lines up, there's no point burning the Ravage.
Tidehunter is not having a good time. He's almost same net worth as DJ.
Pieliedie is just walking straight in. He ensnares onto the Terrorblade, grabs up the Bounty Rune, and then Song of the Siren. They want to go again. There's no Sunstrike damage for 3 more seconds. They got to hold him there just a little bit longer. Eternal Envy has the magic missile. Ace wants to run out. Here's the Sunstrike perfectly on the left. So Ace is low, but Sunders the target. Pieliedie, now he drops. So in Universe on the run, the shards will lock him in place. Pieliedie will die in the lane. Universe will die in the river. With the next creep wave, Alacrity buff doesn't last long enough, so that's not going to help him. But the top tower, the TPs are coming in. Tinker to the front lines, but Eternal Envy underneath the Sentry Ward gets revealed. Fada was thinking about the Ravage, now he does let it go. Eternal Envy actually swapped in Pieliedie. The wall is there, but the Sunstrike will kill off Puppey. He is still alive. The rockets fly forward, but it connected onto Universe and not onto Eternal Envy. It becomes a 1-for-1 trade-off, even though the tier 1 tower...
They're going to have sentries down for every single fight, so I don't think we'll see Envy walk in like that versus the team.
This seems to be way too easy for Abed just to get more and more money. Like, I know it's the classic when you've got a whole bunch of stuns in your lineup. The Invoker Sunstrike's going to get you connection. Yes, there's that Tinker Ward going to work. DJ's leaving it for Abed, but the Tusker snowball in! Yapsaw flips him like a pancake. Abed's going to go down. He wants more, but can they get to DJ in time? Puppey? No? Okay, yeah. Goodbye, DJ. Eternal Envy's in the neighborhood, trying to get a return kill onto Yapsaw. We're going tit for tat down on that bottom lane. They definitely know that Tinker Ward is up as Envy just attacks over the Fog of War tree line. But 14-13, these teams giving us what we want. A bit of a bloodbath on every single lane. How long do you leave it out? Like, do you also think about picking up the Skadi or something along those lines before you get the BKB?
I think Manta BKB.
Oh, Song of the Siren. They will just look to catch the Tinker out, and they've got him. Mid-1 trapped in the trees. A lot of damage on the Pieliedie, but Mid-1 still will go down to the big damage from the Invoker. Abed with a Tornado. They'll flip him again. He wants to go in this. Deafening Blast creates a space. 11-1 charge. They push him away, but now they pull him back in again to the Storm. But Abed needs more space. The Ravage will not allow it. And Universe offers himself up. Roars quickly. 2 huge cores for Team Secret to bring down all of the beasts, the creatures of the wild. And Eternal Envy with that Mask of Madness just does so much work. The Tuskar Sigil scouts it out. They want to get rid of that. Able to do it very, very quickly. But Fada, well, no Ravage. DJ blinks out, goes with a quick Hex. The shards will lock Fnatic inside the pit. They still want to fight inside that Fog of War as DJ. Fada back in again. Tornado will pick him up and then drop him back down again. Fada gets the Regeneration Rune and then the Snowball Protection. He'll end up surviving, but they're rolling all the way up to Eternal Envy. Sunstride's coming in. That'll kill off Fada with a follow-up roar. Yapsa will go down. 2 heroes, but the Ice Wall, it tries to create that buffer, and they'll swap him back into it. Eternal Envy all over Ace. They'll lose their big one. Down goes the Terrorblade. The Aegis Immortal will still crack on Eternal Envy. The Team Secret is in full retreat. If they can get back out, that Observer Ward gives good vision, but there's no stun for Universe available.
If he doesn't get it the book 3 really early on, it kind of just becomes useless. So I think this build, he's going to have more utility for his team. He's just hunting.
Yep.
Abed.
Oh, Puppey, he's walking over, puts down the Observer Ward, gets a lot of vision early on.
Abed pretty much got BKB now.
The Roar and the Sunstrike. Puppey protected once again. Yapsaw, right place, right time, rolling all the way forward towards Universe. Now both the supports a little bit too deep in, but it will work with Fada. It's 4 heroes with his Ravage and the follow-up Storm Wall. Envy had to keep running, but they'll glimpse him back into the Storm. The wall is still up. Eternal Envy will fall. And Team Secret, they were the ones initiated on. Fnatic wanted a quick kill and move on to the next, and it ended up being a 2-for-1 trade-off in favor of Team Secret.
Even though they're going to have like Vengeful Spirit hitting him, if he gets BKB off during the songs, focus firing him down is going to be really, really tough. They have to pretty much throw everything on him. And then there's still always that risk of that snowball coming out. And this gets propped. Envy's actually going to swap aggressively.
Yeah, he's going to. Tinker's TPing further forward. Here comes Universe. The shards fly out, but the Axis, okay, Mass Weapon wants to here. They want to fight inside of him, or maybe they don't. They're going in so deep to the dire side of the jungle. Roar is out. Yapsaw, he will fall. The Storm not being as effective this time around, and Pieliedie wants to reset the engagement. They see the glimpse. They're keeping Eternal Envy in range. The Sunstrike's on the money for Fada, and Pieliedie move just far enough to the side to open up that opportunity for him, while Abed can focus on Ace. The EMP burn will bring him down lower. Pieliedie needs a way out. He doesn't have one. Denial won't happen. The rockets fly nicely.
That was such unbelievable good control by Fnatic there on Fada. Fada tries to like hide inside the tree lines so that he can eventually get that Ravage off later.
Great vision around Roshan. It's the Academ's Mass Serpent Wards. And that Roshan, -5, -7, -8 armor, and down he falls so quickly.
That's a big problem for Secret, that Fnatic just can go in there and take that at any moment in time. And Envy, if you notice, he's gone for a bit of a different build. He's on the Orchid. So he's going to be going for that Bloodthorn.
Be good control over someone like Tinker. There's no way against it. Ace is in real trouble. They actually just dropped the Mass Serpent Wards instantly. He's got no buyback for 72 seconds. The only upside right now for Team Secret is the Mass Serpent Wards were already committed. So, march it up. No easy way for Fnatic to force the high ground. Roar on bottom lane. Another pick off. Yapzor has to snowball, but Abed, he ran so quickly in that Ghost Walk, and his Tornado is right on the money. Sunstrike, same as well. Yapzor goes down. 2 heroes with no buyback available will now have to rely on mid one to hold the line.
He's pretty close to having the mana for it if you bring some mangoes. If he has like 2 mangoes, and then you get, because you essentially you get 3 arcane boot usages if you use it properly. So he should have the mana for all 3
Universe.
if they go for it.
Sunstrike's a little bit off target. The Roar's coming down. Mid one in the tree line. Sparta. There's a snowball save. The Ravage to connect. Pylai, Die, and Puppey. They're caught in the corner. Song of the Siren. Eternal Envy's trying to bring down Ace with the help of Abed. They're able to do it, but it'll cost Eternal Envy his life. And the rest of them is the TP out. Mid one may look to fight a little bit more if they knew how long Abed was hanging around. But a 2-for-2 trade-off. Terrorblade is down.
He wants to look for the Tinker more, is what that tells me with the Tornadoes.
It is 16 seconds.
And now they could. Look, that's more than likely now going to be DJ getting the Refresher Shard.
Out top lane again. Found the target. While we were looking at the stats, it's up on top. The Mass Serpent Wards are down and mid one falls. They have the defensive Tinker Ward on the hill.
That was a DJ pretty much getting the solo kill. Just a Sunstrike being added on. Those Tinker Wards.
He BT quickly up there too, so how does Team Secret deal with this? Like, Yapzor's hanging around. They may think about Roshan. Cold feet for Yapzor. Knows he has to jump away. Crimson Guard won't save him from Abed's attack, but Puppey also caught in a bad position. TP is on cooldown, so he stands his ground to fight, but that won't help. DJ with the shackles and shock. And if they're actually purposely giving him the kills as well, he's at 4.9k gold now on that Shaman. Rapidly approaching the Refresher. And top lane, they found another one. Abed, he did actually end up tracking down Yapzor. 3 heroes again, down 2 without buyback. No way he can easily TP in, but it doesn't really matter. Fnatic are taking this bottom lane of Rax. The Tinker is going to come back up now in 2 seconds time, but the melee is already gone. So they look towards the mid. That's where Universe is attacking. Fada jumping forward, just trying to dissuade them. A 4-staff away. He's always got the Aeon Discus, that Ace up his sleeve, but now the BKB is done for Terrorblade. Ace can be something in these fights. Everyone else is currently short of the cash. Terrorblade just got his money.
They can't let Fnatic get this 3rd Rosh.
Yep, they know it. That's why they're hanging around. 4 heroes in smoke under the pit. Now Fnatic smoked up as well. They'll run in close. Fada, he doesn't want to initiate, or does he? Tusker jumps in. Eternal Envy pops a BKB. Roar is on Ace in the back lines. He needs to get out of this one before he dies! He dies so quickly! The control is perfect. The buybacks are not committed. They're all on the run away from the Mass Serpent Wards. Tusker will die on the hill. And Team Secret, mid one, swap back in again. Needs to blink once more. Able to do so. The Sunstrike, the shackles. DJ's got him. Locked him and killed him. Eternal Envy with the triple kill. Fnatic will claim Roshan and everything that comes with it. Nabed already jumped towards the mid lane. He's attacking the mid melee as well as range Rax. Tinker is forced to buy back to defend this, but there's little to nothing he can do to stop it. The only thing that stops Fnatic right now is the fact the tier 2 tower is still alive on the top lane, so they can't claim Megas with just Abed alone.
But they get what they want here. DJ, he eats the cheese. He had to actually use his Refresher in the last fight, but he's got the Refresher shard now.
So if DJ just tries to walk it in, at least they can pick off the Mass Serpent Ward. So the Sentry, he's now in range. Here comes DJ in through the front. Yapsol, now's your moment.
There's
Oh,
one.
is it? DJ,
Two.
number 1, number 2, number 3, all down. It's the 3 amigos. It's a lot more than 3. They're just going to rip apart with the Mass Serpent Wards. How do you defend it? They haven't even got the Ravage off. Fada, he's waiting for the right time. At least Ace got his BKB off for the fight, but Abed stands his ground, and this is over. 5 heroes are basically falling. The buybacks are coming in thick and fast, but they're losing their base. The Mass Serpent Wards do the work. The Ravage will connect on 4, but it's still not enough. The Ice Wall is down, and GG, well played. Fnatic has done it. They will take game 1 of this best of 3 winners bracket final.
If he's in the right place at the right time, it could be great. Not
All
to
right,
just pop his ult.
Envy Terrorblade, 12-2, their most successful hero combination, and I think it fits here. Wow.
He doesn't have an incredible snowball because he's going to get pressured by a dual lane. It's not just going to be a Beastmaster down there, which he could run down.
Pick up, throw him back into mid 1. Not close enough to the Remnant to get the extra damage in, but he'll go for a Happy Tree. Needs the regeneration, but Puppy's Fissure Block is there. And mid 1 claims the first blood. That's going to be very useful going against this DK, even though he's not really going to be able to get a kill onto the DK, because it's a DK.
Gets boots, can run down majority of heroes in the game.
Yep. And Eternal Envy's not getting the upper hand up on top. His first Metamorphosis was basically shielded off mid lane, however. Trouble for the Storm Spirit. The follow-up stun is there. Bottle quickly, and while it won't be enough, Mana Burn leveled up by Pylai Die at level 2 to ensure the kill on the Storm Spirit. It seems like one of those very few games where like a Terrorblade can't force this top lane. Like you see, the second Eternal Envy triggers Metamorphosis, Fada shields and runs at him.
And this is why they picked this Abba, is to just put pressure on Terrorblade.
Wait, Eternal Envy, he's actually TPing out.
Yeah,
Yap's got telekinesis. He waited the maximum time, so Fada had more time to connect into him, and Eternal Envy, he's actually going to die here. One charge just won't save him.
They have to keep people up there.
He's actually got the entire phase boots and the rest of, I think a Magic Wand is what he's buying. Ready to force in the top lane. Yeah, it is.
He's going to kill this tower.
It's sitting in the stash. It's not coming on the courier. He may be a little bit pissed about that, the fact he doesn't have his items on the courier. But bottom lane, perfect fissure. Ace kills off DJ. Abed trapped in the tree line. Puppy now sees him. Has the totem stun to give, and Yapsor, well, he may... No, one charges. He won't tick from it. Low, 22, and he'll survive.
I think they're too afraid, because they do see Puppy's Earthshaker there too. If they try to walk in, he can just fissure them, and then the fight can be turned pretty quickly.
Yep.
And yep, Priya just...
Fada does burn the borrowed time. Yep, Fnatic won't get there. Ace is on the hunt.
I mean, they took the top tier 2s.
Yeah,
so
you just control the jungle, right?
This might be where you see Envy go do the old school Envy play, when he goes plays opposite jungle.
He can actually fissure block him in. Eternal Envy's out too far. You may have Sunder available, you may have to use it, but you can't. You're controlled completely. Oh boy. Well, this could be a very, very quick game too. Pylai Die is stalking mid 1. Puppy right behind him. Here comes your TP. And Pylai Die lines up the stun, able to connect onto mid 1. Illumina fly out, but Echo Slam from Puppy buys the time for mid 1 to get really aggressive into DJ. Puppy is low on life. We brought down by the breeze fire of Abed, but the stolen roar from Yapsor used on the Dragon Knight. Ursa wants to attack into him, able to do so. Remember, he's still got this Aegis Immortal and a desire to fight. Blink off cooldown in 2 seconds. 1 second. Where does he go? He wants to get Universe if possible. Yapsor saw him for half a second. Stop to attack. Ace just blink claps. And down goes Universe.
Look at that build by Ace. The 4 points in the Earthshock. Just showing how much he wants to just make moves around the map to make space. But all of Secret... Look at this, how combined they are.
Oh, Envy. I don't know if you really want to be seen that close to Pylai Die. Gets picked up, Ace comes in. Yapsol will kill secure that one. Obviously, the 7-0-3 stats are looking too good for Ace. Yapsol needs to play catch up at 1-0-10. Storm's a little bit too far away for the jump.
Yeah, I mean, this is the nature for their draft is make space for Storm Spirit. While on the opposite side, Fnatic, it's make space for Terrorblade.
They may actually kill Storm Spirit. Wait, can they actually? Mid 1 jumps, mid 1 jumps. Abed wants a Dragon Tail stun, able to claim it. Roar is there, Storm will fall.
Big kill.
And it's time to leave. Abed, actually he can't. 6 seconds. Okay, that's one way to do it. They need to attack him. Abed's in the tree line. Keeper of the Light recall. His TP was on cooldown for another 5 seconds when he got pulled out.
So they're smoked up. They're looking to find Envy. They've got all these deep aggressive wards down too.
And close the distance in time.
They're really just not slowing down whatsoever. Universe is going to be the target.
Yep. Goodbye. Universe is the target, and Universe is in fact dead. We'll catch up with that one on the screen now.
It's really, this Terrorblade needs so many items in this game now to catch back up. It's already Aghanim's finished on Ursa. Storm's got Orchid finished. The Radiance is about to be done on Fada. And again, look.
Storm managed to even kill Nick's Assassin right now. Yeah, the jump in. Pylai attempted to go for the Courier. Unfortunately, his 65 base damage is nowhere near enough. Back down towards the bottom lane. Ace, ready to fight. He has Aghanim Scepter available. The mirror image is making it more difficult. Fada, there goes the borrowed time. Triggered off on him. They still want to fight. And here comes Ace. The double clap. Roar is out from Universe. Ace waiting it for the moment, and mid one in from the side. Abed, the last dragon slayed. Envy already goes for the Sunder, bringing mid one down low, but a double fissure, still no follow-up. When mid one's this low, he does not want to fight, so he jumps away again from the reflections.
Secret's gonna kill
rolls
too
down
fast.
for 28 seconds as well.
Yeah, Secret's gonna kill way too quick.
Like, even if they want to go in on this, like, yeah, Fada's gonna tank. The Illusion can now tank as well, thanks to that change. Oh, mid one, trouble underneath the shrine. He's actually going to fall to Pylai. They caught him out. Just trying to... I don't know if this was meant to be distraction, but that's Aegis and Chi still going into the hands of Team Secret. Ace will grab both. As hidden as possible.
And they've given that gem.
And it's Eternal Envy
to Ace.
Target number 1. So if Ace jumps in, yeah, there is no hiding. They need to move quickly, though. Puppy, Storm, okay! Mid one from the other side of the map. It's one dead, very Eternal Envy.
I am struggling to find the catch-up for Envy.
What? That's the way it works, man. It's the sub-story. Here comes Fada. So shield up, run up the high ground. 23 minutes in, all the waves aren't pushing it anywhere near enough. Like the bottom tier 2 towers under attack, but you don't care as long as you can get that kind of jump off. The roar is there. Everyone's pushed back by the blinding light, but Ace is ready to fight. Yapsaw can't survive this, however. It looks like Team Secret are happy to bail for the moment. Abed's BKB has worn off. Mid one, not great in the regeneration.
Terrorblade, 9,400 net worth. J 8,600. DJ's gaining on him.
You just watching the fight. I just said they were within 100 gold between DJ and Envy.
Yeah.
They were within 100 gold of each other. Well, they're going to go in. Pylai is low. Ace, however, in trouble. Has the Aegis Immortal. Has also Enraged. Doesn't want to burn it just yet. Here comes Fada in from the west. Yapsaw waiting in the back lines. Has Impale in 1 second time, but Pylai will catch him there. Where is this Impale? Fissure from Puppy. Nice position. Impale follow up. Fada. There goes your borrowed time. Triggered out Universe. A throw back. Actually, a throw in. Catching out Nick's Assassin, but mid one all the way across the top of the fight, and the Echo Slam from Puppy. They need more control, but the stun is still there. Mid one back into the fight. Into the back lines. Trying to catch out Universe. Bit of an even trade-off so far, or group up, whoops, maybe not. Not when DK, Abed, I thought he was going to get more than that, but Ace is too strong, and they couldn't close the distance with mid one.
And that's the biggest fight for Fnatic at this point in the game, too, because that was the Ags reveal from the Coddle during daytime, with the gem, too. In the middle of the fights, they can't take them now at this point. It's so difficult versus Secret because of how powerful they are. There's the core matchups. Ibadan has no fear. Sure, he dies, but he saves his Ursa because of it. Maybe they will be able to find mid one here. He's got Lincolns, though. They've got to play this perfect.
Oh, there goes your rocket. And got him. Universe, he's an easy follow-up. No way to really escape. Puppy can even lend out the totem, but mid one with the double kill. Fnatic on the ropes with 2 heroes down without buyback. And Ace is already hunting. So this will take no time at all. And they know Fnatic will do nothing about it. Fnatic can just push out the waves, but...
It almost feels like Fnatic's just delaying the inevitable at this point in the game. They're really just hoping that Secret makes some mistakes.
Alright, double damage room for mid one. Gonna start beating into that mid tier 3 tower. They break the Lincoln Sphere. Mid one instantly jumps back out again. Meanwhile, Fada hitting that top tower. Yeah, you cursed that tower. And now mid one in again with the Shiva's Guard. Envy. That BKB comes so late, but he can at least Sunder Yapsaw. Sunder's him back. The stuns are nice from Fnatic, but it won't be enough. A steal to a steal, and they want to get back to the objective-based gaming. Tier 3 town must fall with the DK buyback. He does not have Dragon Form, however, but the Shadow Blade initiation, he doesn't have that either. Secret have already left. 40 gold apiece. Sure.
You see how Fada is actually turning his Radiance off in these situations too, so that the reflection... The Nyx doesn't stun and the reflection doesn't hurt as much.
So his borrowed time gets burnt.
Yeah.
Not exactly what he wants. There's the Fissure hit. That's what Puppy wanted. Cotter will fall. Follow-up Echo Slam. 2 heroes down. Buybacks there from the Keeper of the Light. And Eternal Envy. Sunder, it's available if he gets down low still. Sparta, not a healthy man. Ace struggling to run out of this one. And there's your Beastmaster Raw, but no, they just dispel out with the Enrage. He still has the cheese. Have to remember that one too. YapzOr's the one mana leaked in Eternal Envy. Wants to fight. Picked up, throwing down. They're going to find the real one. They found him as well. Push back up. The Orchid won't pop him. They turn for the hit onto mid one. So low, and he does finally die. 942 gold for this. YapzOr, what have you got, son? Thunder.
Just refresh the Thunder steal.
But Roshan's the critical moment now. Fnatic have the greatest thing ever, though. They took a fight before Roshan came up, which means that all the lanes are actually pushed in nicely. They have there's not much risk for them to come out like this, and it's very difficult for Secret to fully read where they are.
It's daytime, and they have vision of mid one right now.
They're going to try and kill on Puppey. Where's the extra help? Mid one roared up. They actually triggered his Lincoln Sphere. They want to get rid of Puppey before the Echo Slam can be pushed down, but it won't happen. Mid one with the BKB, jumping into the middle of him. He wants that Keeper of the Light down, but doesn't have it. The stun chaining here from Pylai. Mid one doesn't have any kind of mana. Arbet and Envy, they can stand their ground and fight, but mid one back into the mid lane. They have the Ursa. They have to kite him, drop him down low, and Puppey in for the Echo Slam with the double on the cause. It's the timing. It's the moment. It's the kills. It's Team Secret. There's still a 2 for 3 trade-off. Pylai will TP out in time. But there's not a lot of life left over on mid one. Like we already said, there was so much support sitting behind him. Like, how do you actually get that kill in the first place? Now you've got Refresher Shards. You've got Aegis. You've got Cheese. Aegis is on the Storm Spirit. Universe is actually going to spend a little bit more time pushing out top. Remember, they've still got recall from DJ. So it's okay to commit a hero out like this as long as you don't believe they're going to get ganked. But mid lane's pushing in again. The creep wave just gets obliterated. Eternal Envy, the pick up and down. They want to kill him off. Where's the shields? Envy just evaporates into thin air. So they want to start beating in. Mana burn it out. You can mana burn each other. Thanks to the Lotus Orb. And the retreat. Rain Tracks take some decent damage. Illusion's doing their work. So here comes Sparta. Just wants to bring down the Rain Tracks. And they will easily be able to do this. The top melee racks, which is also under siege. So it's a split engagement, but up on top, Ace. Oh, YapzOr was moving in very, very quickly to come and help him out. Envy has already burnt that BKB of his, so no more protection. Lincoln's also triggered out. You can see him just playing in fear in the back lines. The fish up, 3-man Echo Slam onto 4. The Illumina will give a little bit more life back, but it really will never be enough. Fnatic under their tier 4 towers are dying, dropping like flies. Ace wants more. He'll have the cheese available if he wants to just pop that and go for another kill. But Fnatic, they just got slammed. And this really now does seem like nothing more Fnatic can do. They don't have Eternal Envy, even a longer death time, 80 seconds. They can go in for the GG move. A 49k gold advantage at the end of this game.
They're gonna have a 1k per minute lead. And a 50-minute game.
You know the stupid thing
I don't think I've ever seen that, actually.
They're buying time with the Blinding Light mana leaks because they're draining him out quite heavily. So Arbet's back in, and yeah, Team Secret have realized they cannot finish the throne before the Nyx Assassin is back. Fortification's up, but now, okay, maybe pull them into a fight. The Vortex dragging back Universe. He needs more space, but he doesn't have it. Gem is down, but buyback is available. He'll end up burning it right now. Ursa Warrior, remember, he's still got that cheese up. Sparta just wants the Megas to be available. YapzOr's on 275 HP, sticking around for the fight. Arbet needs more life. 14 one charges will do it. Mid one and YapzOr, they're so low in the back lines. Pylai, a great double stun. Sparta, there's that borrowed time coming back into work again. The root is on the Ursa Warrior. It's the stolen creep. Will it be enough? Ursa still wants to keep the run going. They're getting more life. Pylai, where's that stun? It'll actually reach the Ursa, but is there enough follow-up? You have the Breathe Fire, but in rage, they stun him. They have to wait it out. Half a second, but the Fisher from Puppey is back once more. The Breathe Fire, the Blink Ace will end up dodging the spill radius. Poor DJ is the man doing the solo defense, but Fnatic know they need a kill. This chase has been going on so long. Again, borrowed time. Back off cooldown. Pylai cannot reach with a stun, and the Fissure block will cut off any chance Fnatic have of chasing further.
Okay. Thank you, DJ, says Puppey.
I'll take it.
And now, the fifth Roshan? Yeah, fifth Roshan.
Yeah. Third Refresher Shard that gets to come into this game. They burnt everything previously.
Now they're giving it to Puppey. Now they want that control. After that, you better give it to Puppey.
Yeah, makes sense. means he'll have a double BKB too, because he's put a 10-second one. Here comes Fnatic. They want to fight, but the stun's in the back line. Just so good from Puppey, and he was only a Fisher one as well. He'll BKB and hide in the tree lines, but without a Beastmaster, Puppey wants to reset. Smoke will allow this to happen. Envy, there's your Sunder going to work, but YapzOr sunders him straight back. There's your jump on the back lines. GG, well played. Fnatic tried to come for surprise gank, but it will not work. And we are going to a Game 3, the deciding matchup to see who can win this battle between Team Secret and Fnatic to get that #1 position out of Group B.
Wow.
So
This is offlane DK. I told you.
He plays around the mid lane more than anything. They actually really don't play around Ace too much on their supports. It sometimes is Puppey, but for the most part, they sit around mid and just TP. And we will see Fada, since he can't lane versus Razor in a 1v1, it's all about the creep pulling.
Cold snap, Pylite die. YapzOr needs to keep punching him and body blocking him. Pylite's in trouble. There's that early tornado, and YapzOr with a bonus damage
It's boss
secures a first blood. And Fogged, this is why you are an expert. Only 2 points up in the static link, but still, give it the respect. 6 minutes in. DJ's looking for another opening in towards mid. How's the vision game look like? Okay, the vision game's not that great. Spirit's down. DJ wants to walk straight through him. The double fissure from YapzOr will connect. Arbed, Cole snapped up. Need a little bit more damage up the hill, but Pylite dies here too. And Envy starts his TP, and when the plants are field, they'll have enough damage. He'll invoke up the Quas, then goes inside the Ghost Walk, but it won't matter. The Sentry Ward, which was there to do the de-warding in the first place, is what reveals him. And the denial on the Observe Ward can at least happen. Pylite die. Stun creates space. YapzOr holds the fissure. That looks like rotations everywhere. Arbed's coming bottom. So Ace gonna try and just push Universe out.
Universe has a Vanguard though. 1500 HP, you're not pushing him out.
Yep.
Ace.
Where's that TP? There's the pit to start with. Tearing chains, level 3. There's a long time for Ace to be trapped there, but then the fear, Arbed and Universe back up. The Spirit committal. There was no TP support coming to this one. YapzOr potentially could have, but he's leveling and farming mid.
They want to keep someone mid because they're making these rotations. They really want to punish Envy. Envy's actually brought himself out 2 salves.
He burns both of them as well, but here comes the attack. In through the rear, Pylite going to get stunned up. The EMP burn, hurting hard. Pylite, one more attack. That should be enough. It will be enough. But the damage stolen by Envy, pushing it into Fada. That's a lot of armor to get through, but 112 stolen damage. The fissure, maybe Envy's in too deep. But support's nearby. Universe has already arrived up on this top lane. May commit quite heavily into YapzOr. They know he's just farming there. DJ closes the distance, but can get close enough just yet.
Abed's here though, stalking, and they do not know that Abed's down here still.
YapzOr looking for the stun. Actually waited it nicely, faked it out with his initial totem. So the EMP going to keep everybody else at Puppey. I think he's still looking towards Arbed. Doesn't want this regen. Oh, okay. Magic Missile will chase him. YapzOr's here. The cogs! DJ creates enough space. YapzOr's trying to fidget, trying to get something back in return. They can at least lock in DJ, but they don't have enough damage while he's locked there. Meanwhile, up on top, Fada goes down.
Yeah. Midwin was trying to force the Remnant back so he'd jump into an EMP, but...
He's 5.9k net worth. He's got a full Crimson Guard done 12 minutes into this game, and Fada's like looking at this going, I am not a knight. This is the ultimate beast. And the fairy tale doesn't work where I get the kill. In fact, I get rooted all the way down the bottom, then chained, and now DJ will come in to battery assault him as well. Universe will get the kill. The tier 1 town belongs to Fnatic.
Top as well, Ace.
Oh, Envy's actually stealing the damage from the bear. Ace wanted the kill over on Pylite die. YapzOr has to commit the fissure to keep Eternal Envy exactly where he is. But the hook shot in from the side. YapzOr again in a horrible position.
Fnatic just making better responses and better moves overall.
Add pressure into the tier 2 tower because he could see Fada with the Dragon Form looking to add pressure to the mid. That tier 1 tower is pretty low, so Lone Druid's having more fun up here with Universe. With the Sada Hadoukens, he's got a little bit more damage. Universe gonna put down the root, locking up the army of Ace. Arbed does his TP as well. Spirit coming on. Does he want to go through the tree line? He does not. Now he does over the trees. Here comes Razor as well, but Tornado up in the air. Mid one drops the EMP too. Arbed, a little bit of trouble. He's actually bone dry, and Envy's on the wrong side of the tracks. Rooted up, the double stun from Pylite die. It will not create enough space. Team Secret bring 5 heroes to this top lane. Fnatic were looking to do exactly the same thing.
So pretty interesting. I guess the way he's trying to use the Dominator is just to be able to split push and take towers even faster, because he just jumps into true form, pops the battle cry, and he ends up actually quite hard. You see how low he brought Universe there?
Yep.
Interesting build coming out. Puppy.
Nice stun.
Getting found by Pi.
Yep. There's support coming over, however, but hook shot. DJ goes in, but he's locked in with 3 heroes. That's not to make Battery Assault effective, but it makes Underlord effective. The perfect pit, the perfect Firestorm. And you're gonna lose 2 heroes.
But they claim the tower.
They do claim the tower. Their first one of the game. Just shows you the dynamic nature in Dota.
Yeah.
Never have to pigeonhole yourself into one or the other. Middle lane. Mid one's finally able to claim that tower. Took a while to do so. DJ's in the neighborhood looking for the hook shot. Needs to get it. 4-star. Already started up by mid one. What he spent his early money on, and Swap Puppy dragging Pilot Eye in. The EMP's in a good position. Fnatic does not want to go into this fight because now Eternal Envy has no mana to speak of. He'll use his 1 charges. A 1-for-1 trade-off.
Does anyone else build Arcane Boots on the side of Fnatic? Alright, they did at least on Pi, so they have to have at least 1 or 2 sets to be able to play versus EMP in team fights, because otherwise
It seems so
you're all just out of mana.
It always seems so silly to see Arcane Boots on the line, however.
Oh,
Mid one.
Abed.
He just slides forward. The Cold Snap and the Urn Charges makes it almost impossible for Abed to really just jump himself away from this. Slide of Fist in 1 second time. Can buy it to Spirit out. Urn is still ticking him down. Sunstrike on the positioning.
Level
Abed
2.
will fall. A level 2 Sunstrike will end up killing the poor little Ember Spirit. I say poor little Ember Spirit. He's not that poor.
Into Orchid. This game, since he's versus Clockwork, he went for 4 staff.
Just had to modify it slightly. Only way to survive. Fada may be in a little bit of trouble on bottom lane. TP comes in. The BTs of Arbet looking for the moment. Friends are too far away inside the trees. Fada, yeah, he can't juke this one. Here comes the Spirit Committal. They want this kill quickly before Puppy can really help out. And Puppy, he was almost there for the swap. But thanks to the Observer and Sentry of Fnatic, they would have been very well prepared for it. But
much closer game this time around, though. So it's less than 1k gold advantage. The experience is also negligible, about 2k.
It's coming back after Team Secret have just tried to change the tempo of this game. Since the Blink Dagger arrived over on Fada, Palai Dai fails the Blink, but Fada also fails the stun, so now Fada fails the Blink. Nice hook, comes in, Puppy swaps him back out once more to take it for the team. Buy the space for mid one, who drops down very, very low. He has EMP Tornado, actually he has Cold Snap Tornado invoked. I think at this point, when Fnatic bring that many numbers into the lane, you're happy for it. Ace almost took the tier 2 tower up on top of Arbed. He at least can commit to kill off the bear, but he wants Arbed. Envy will take the bear, just do the extra damage, get the bonus 300 gold efficiency as Ace. Savage Raw, but they kept that distance nicely. So he'll go up into the trees. Rocket gives him the vision. And that's a good kill. Meanwhile, back in mid lane, Fada, very, very low. Ice Wall makes it impossible for Pilai Dai to actually run away from mid one or keep up with Fada, who's coming back in for the kill. He's looking for the Earth Spike, but he can't do it. The Cold Snap makes it impossible to channel. Ace was already backing out of the pit.
Look at the item adjustments that are coming out. Lone Druid has now queued up Bloodthorn. They want to just be able to lock down this Ember Spirit. They don't seem to be afraid of the Razor with the itemization that they're going for.
Mid lane, mid one. Currently a Frog, a Searing Frog. Wonderful Tornado EMP Pilot. I may even die. Oh, he doesn't die at that 150 HP. Invoker definitely goes down. It just seems so hard for Fnatic to keep the fights going because they keep getting, it's like 3 heroes getting hit by the EMP every time. Yapsol only just got this. This is so huge at a level 2, like a level 2 Echo Slam. If they can get some level of information, the Wave of Terror will provide this and be ready for the jump. They know they're in there. Yapsol, he's high enough up that the rocket from DJ, it didn't actually scout him out. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, and slam in time. Almost there. Now they see a little bit more. The Plastic Field are connected. He can't blink anymore. He'll go for the Fisher. Roshan's at 200 life. Yapsol will not jump in. He'll blink away instead. And what could have been amazing was mediocre at best. Yapsol just needs to TP, but he can't. On cooldown for 5 more seconds. That's your blink reveal. Roshan goes the way of Fnatic. Aegis onto the Ember, and full Radiance as well.
Great play by Envy there. Just leaving the pit. He knows he's not needed to hit it. He just has to make sure that the Earthshaker can't steal the Aegis by any means. It's good versus the supports and the Underlord, but they want to be able to catch out this Ember.
Then their timing has to be perfect, and they have to keep the Ember down.
I have spotted Abed here. Got the Orchid available too. Abed could go down twice here if the rotations come.
Puppy's in the neighborhood, however, and so is Yapsol. Quick little stun, and Abed, mid one. They break the Aegis the Immortal. Underlord. He's actually jumping into the bottom lane. So they're going to try and commit a little bit harder. That's why Arbed's coming underneath the tier 2 tower. Puppey still has the swap available, but here comes DJ in through the rear. The swap is already out, but he actually pulled him in to the middle of the cogs. That wasn't part of the plan. Eternal Envy gets a triple kill.
He's on a monster kill. He's 9-1 on this Razor. That was great by a Universe there to join.
Fnatic, 26 minutes in. Not only have they just taken a tier 3 tower, they want to take more. Lone Druid took the tier 2 tower up on top. The rooting on the DK. DJ's making sure they can't get in too close. Can they defend this? They need to keep the melee racks alive. Puppey comes to the front lines. Arbed, as well as Universe, they're committing, and they do bring down the melee racks. The Savage Roar trying to hold Arbed in position a little bit longer. The chaining stuns, they keep him going. Now DJ hooks in the space creator, but the Orchid Silence, the perfect timing to kill off the Ember Spirit. Ace will get a double kill out of this, but they just lost their melee racks on bottom.
Fnatic are grouping up more and taking the fights as 4 or 5 heroes every single time.
I didn't see a ping from Fnatic to actually watch that happen, but they rocketed the second they smoked as well. The Observe Board may have scouted out the Bloodthorn, but here comes Yapsor. Fisher to begin with. Bloodthorn onto Universe. Hookshot forward from DJ, but now he's isolated. They'll swap out the heroes, and this is now just a simple 1-by-1 pickoff. And you know Team Secret, they want more. That's why Tornado Search from mid-1 won't find his target. The Savage Roar will cancel the TP of Pylai Die. And mid-1 will get the double kill. 2 heroes without buyback. A big one in Universe to bring down.
And Ace
That's
is
his first death of the game. And you were doing it a little bit before. I want to see that alacrity up.
I don't know if he's going to throw... he can still throw on the bear because the bear has Demolish.
Range ranks was lost on bottom, so you know Team Secret are committing in for this now. The creep wave's coming up behind him. The bear in, Fada into dragon form.
Look at that.
Ace is plus 298 on top of his 106. Eternal Envy to the front lines. Swap back in from Puppey. Envy's down. He'll have buyback available, but the Bloodthorn's on the Ember Spirit. Arbed's down as well. Are they going to force buybacks on 2 of the cores? They only got it out from Razor so far. And Hawkshot, DJ in through the side. Maybe he regrets this. Fada's quite tanky, even with that urn on top of him. It's not even the urn, it's actually the Spirit Vessel, so maybe not so tanky. But the VS Spirit is fighting back. The tier 4 towers are under siege back in Team Secret's base. They don't get exactly what they're looking for out of this. Yeah, Universe is buying a BKB and then going to go into a full assault Cuirass. So he can just stand in the fight.
He doesn't... I mean, he dies so quickly if he does get Bloodthorn.
We'll see if he can stand through this. Team Secret, they're smoked up, rotated around the north side. A really good position for mid-1 if he can get a good hit, and there's the blink forward. They want DJ out. The Pit of Malice doesn't actually work. The Fish cancels him out way too early, but the hookshot forward, it only connected on the bear. Arbed doesn't hit his Sleight of Fist Searing Chains combination. The BKB will wear off in 2 seconds time, and this immunity will be gone. Universe gets a nice double pit, but will it be enough? With the double Searing Chains, it may almost be, but Fada finds the backlines up inside the lane. Almost the kill. The line will die from just the fall, scared of heights, and they move their attention towards DJ. Fada inside the cogs, trapped in there with him, and they swap Envy back in once more. The Bloodthorn is out. 3 heroes down for Fnatic, but the critical thing, none of them have buyback. The creep wave is up there on the top lane. If Team Secret knew about this, they could just force and take that top lane right now, but they don't know.
Sure, he dies, but he finds the targets that matters. He finds the Clockwork, he finds the Lion, and those are the 2 big catches that Fnatic has. Because Abed, if he goes in the front lines, he is an Ember Spirit.
But who can they find? Eternal Envy is the closest target. Scan is only available for the Dire side at the moment.
They take the 4 of them take the long way, and Puppey, the sacrificial lamb, just runs in.
They're coming for Ember. They have to silence him instantly, but they've got to get through the Lincoln Sphere. They're able to do so. Silence and Hex with the stun. Woo! Goodbye, Arbed. 90 seconds on the sideline. Someone has to TP home. They're going to lose their tier 4 tower if they don't do it. Fnatic going the long way around. Up through the river. The rocket will reveal the angle. To mention revealing Puppey. Doesn't see much more than that. Too many invis hero sentries are going down. The Pit of Malice catching Fada. He'll go invis with the Shadow Blade up into the trees. Sentries on perfect positioning in the lane. The creep wave started attacking Fada. He walked right into it with the Finger of Death. Hookshot keeping out Yapsor, so he can't really help. But the DK's alive for the moment. Eternal Envy in the thick of it, but the Echo Slam at least it keeps Fnatic on the back lines. But Envy slowed down, but it's still not enough. BKB's being burnt massively.
Envy's
but
blink dagger.
only the ES dying.
157 damage or so, so they actually were a bit afraid to fully engage into the fights because Ace is majority of their damage because Fada got brought so low.
They're looking to fight top. Ember Spirit
Mid
very
one.
quickly back to the Spirit, and mid one's in trouble. Support is there from Ace, but the stuns, they chain long enough. Invoker, do you want to buy back? The Static Link is on Ace. They're on the run out of here. Vada's pushing in the top lane while all this is going on, but there's 280 points of damage stolen by Eternal Envy. He just wants to hit Ace once, but Ace still walking around with a cheese. Envy blinking inside the base. He gets feared out. Can Puppey hold him in here? He's got swap available, and he'll swap him out. And the Tornado, no return ticket, punched by Eternal Envy. Instead, he'll be punched down by every single member of Team Secret that's alive.
Puppey's swaps this game are out of control. He saves Vada in the mid initially. Gets him away from the rift there. Now they can actually go for that Roche with that buyback from mid one.
They're starting Roshan with a negative
DD.
armor. They've got to be so quick about this. How fast can Team Secret do this? Fnatic not in there yet. The BKB's up for Ace. They see it. DJ, he's looking for the hook line. Puppey looking to block it as well, and he does so perfectly. And Fada and Puppey, they're out here as the gang squad. So Roshan, it goes the way of Team Secret, plus all of his gems and jewels.
He can cheese and then refresh the second cheese and use it. Neat.
He gave the cheese to Fada.
So mid one looks like he's going to buy Boots of Travel, join his team in the mid. Swap,
Puppey,
stun.
so long, Envy, he's going to go down. 100 seconds, buyback is available. Fada going to attack in. The Pit of Mal slows it down. Here comes your buyback from Eternal Envy. The melee racks will fall. Fada's taking care of the range racks. They're going to rotate up towards the top. They want 2 lanes of racks. They'll take the tier 3 tower very easily. Lone Druid going into his big bear form. He knows the timing. The BKB's being burnt. And now it's going to be Universe that gets mopped up. He was meant to be the big ass tank, but now they jump in deeper. Eternal Envy. BKB will protect him alive to steal a lot of damage
Secret
out of the
Star is
hands of Ace. But this is the problem. Yeah, the throne is going down, but Echo Slam! Yapsaw jumps in. Goodbye, Pylite Die, and goodbye, Eternal Envy. 2 minutes on the sideline. Universe, he's going in. He's going for the GG. He's on the back of the range creep. Up it's here as well. Fnatic are actually doing this. They're going for the full GG. Mid one's come for the defense. Modification's not there. Fnatic on it. They've gone in through the rear. And they have actually taken Secret in the full series 2-1. Shit.
What just happened? That bottom... Even Puppey, you see Puppey just says, I can't believe that.